Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I will take a look at the new most selling expert advisor on MQL5 site, which is the Gold Reaper MT5. So yeah, it will be classic review, I would say. I will check all of the information about the EA that is available to us on the site, and after that I will go and I will test it out. And we will see if this EA is really something that people should be buying, or if it's just another scam, basically. Okay, so let's not waste any more time and let's get to it. So yeah, so as you can see, it's the most selling EA right now, and based on the design, I would say that this Gold Trade Pro MT5 is from the same seller, basically, but I'm not sure. But based on the design, I think it's very probable. But anyway, today we will check the Gold Reaper MT5. It's currently selling for 600 USD, which in comparison is not that much to the other most selling EAs, because for a long time the most selling EA was this Quantum Emperor, which is 2 times more expensive. So 600 USD, it's not that bad. Anyway, let's check it. So the first thing that we can see here is that on average it makes 230 purchases per month. So the seller is super successful with this product, and I hope it will work, basically, because if he is making this much cash from something that doesn't work, then it's not right. But anyway, let's check what we can see here. So we start with this I don't know how to call it, tab, panel, something like this, in the upper section. So here you can download the set file for prop firms, which is a good thing, because this can help you a lot. Then you have the classic launch promo. So this is classic, this is something that basically all of the sellers on MQL5 use. Then you have ultimate combo deal. So let's check the ultimate combo deal and get 6 of my top EAs for 1200. This includes day trade, the gold trade, stability, the Gold Reaper, Luna Pro, Bitcoin Skull Pro. Okay, so it seems like that this seller has a lot of EAs that he published, basically. And let's check the other. Okay, so I was correct about the Gold Trade Pro. Yeah, and if you, for example, check, I don't know, Bitcoin Scalp Pro, it wasn't that successful, as I can see. It has only 500 downloads. So I would say, like, I'm not sure, but I would say that this is his like first or second big EA, which is nice to see. And then you have this join public group where you basically can chat with other users of this EA, I think. And also live signal, which we will check on later. So here is some introduction. Welcome to the Gold Reaper. Built on the very successful Gold Trade Pro, this EA has been designed to run on multiple time frames at the same time. Okay. All trades have a stop loss and take profit, but also use trailing stop loss and trailing take profit to minimize the risk and maximize the potential of each trade. The system built proven strategy, trading breakouts of important support and resistance levels. Okay. As a developer, I have 15 years of experience in creating automated trading systems. Okay. Key features. So this is something that should interest us. So you have the first key feature is that it's very easy to use. Install on a chart and set your preferred maximum allowed drawdown. The EA will determine trade frequency Okay, so this is basically made for starting traders. So you just deploy the EA and the rest, you don't have to worry about the rest. No grid, no martingale, no risky risk management. Okay, good results over the full historical data for gold. Easy to use for prop firms and minimum account balance $300. Okay, so for the backtesting, simply run on gold using default settings, and maybe we will change the drawdown as well. So far I have to say this EA looks nice. It tells us how it works. It's very easy to use, and yeah, we will see for ourselves when I backtest this if this is something that can be profitable. I will also check the live signal right now because this is something that I am always interested in when reviewing the EAs. And yeah, this looks very nice. This looks legit. It has been active for 4 months so far. Yeah, or this is the 4th month, and so far this curve looks pretty okay. Yeah, so I like to see that. Let's also check the drawdown because that's also extremely important. And yeah, so the maximum drawdown was somewhere around 4%, which is perfectly fine with me. Also depends on the account size, of course, because if you have account size of, for example, 10,000 USD and you use lot size of 0.01 and you have 4% drawdown, then it's not that good. But I think like this should be in some relation to each other. So 4% drawdown, just perfect. Okay, so this looks pretty legit so far. So I will delete all of these things and I will go to my MT5 where I have already downloaded the Gold Reaper MT5. If you want to download it for yourself, just go on this page and click on free demo. Yes, I have MetaTrader 5 and it will open your MetaTrader for you, and it will always also download the EA for you. So then just go here and click on test, and it will open the tester window and it will load the EA as well. Okay, so in the description it was said that the time frame doesn't make a difference because the EA uses the correct time frame, like in the source code. It's hard coded in there, so we will go for 5 minutes, and let's just review like how the EA works, and let's see if we can like spot any pattern or any rules that are consistent. Okay, so what can we see here? Okay, so here we can see that it automatically opened daily. Okay, so daily chart, 1 hour chart, 1 minute chart, weekly chart, 15-minute chart, and 4-hour chart. Okay, so to some extent it uses all of these charts. I would say that probably the most important is 1 hour chart. Daily chart, like from all of these ATRs, it's pretty weird, but basically what I would say is that this basically scans for higher volatility, I would say. 1 hour chart, this will be probably used for the main analysis because you have only one ATR, which can be used for something like stop loss take profit. 1 minute chart, 1 minute chart is usually used for like cherry picking the entry points. Okay, so you basically find your area for entry on a higher time frame, and then you go down to something like 5 minute or 1 minute chart and you look for the best entry points there. But yeah, let's run this on 1 hour chart that we can see right here, and let's see what we can spot. So it opens sell stop positions and I think also buy stop positions. Okay, so this is our, yeah. So, okay, so let's zoom in. And what can we see is that it opens so many positions, it's crazy. But if it works, why not? Uh, then also, what we can see is that it doesn't delete the previous orders. Okay, so it opens sell stop, for example, at this point, then buy stop orders, and it leaves them there to be filled. It doesn't delete them, or they will be deleted eventually, maybe, but they are not so far. And yeah, so if we continue, what can we see is that it basically creates this price range, okay, from high to low, and on the high it sets buy stops, on the low it sets sell stops, and then it just waits for the price to breach these levels. Okay, so yeah, this looks nice. Like I think the concept is pretty clear, as I have just described, and yeah, so let's also check the lot sizing, because that's something that I am interested in as well. So the lot size is set to 0.04, and we started with the account size of $10,000. So if we continue here, okay, so, and I guess that I'm also searching for that trailing stop. Sorry, for that trailing stop, and I think it's implemented at this point. I don't know why it's implemented at this point, but it is, and it is like a safe feature for the EA, I would say. And yeah, so let's just wait and see what will happen next. Okay, so it's like really difficult to analyze everything because of so many positions and orders. But I think the core concept is very key, very simple. Yeah, it's just like high, low, and then you put buy stop high, sell stop low, and you just wait for the orders to be filled. And this is something that we can try for ourselves as well, because to some extent we should be able to replicate basically this EA, because like the main idea is clear. Uh, the part with the ATRs and stuff like this, that won't be that easy to replicate, but anyway, it's something that we should be able to do. So maybe in the future videos I will try to build this gold reaper for you, and to show you how it is done. Okay, so I think this is enough for the visual part. So there are some things that are very, very like simple to understand. So that's the concept. What I'm not so sure about is like what are the rules for opening, because you have your top, you have your low, okay, and you open pending positions there, but on multiple price levels. Let's say it's not like you have your top, and on that top you open all of those pending positions. It's not like that. You have like a price range for your top, and you open multiple positions in that price range, and the same goes for the low as well. So for example, here you can see that you are opening sell stop positions with your low, which is right here, but instead of opening one sell stop position at the low, okay, so at this point you open multiple positions, all of the same type, but in this price range. Okay, so that's something I don't understand fully, but yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so let's close this. And let's run this without the visual mode, just to see what will happen. Okay. So I think that the idea is that the trailing stop should be as like a safe feature for those losing positions basically, and then we want to have our winning positions and we just want to let them run basically. So this is like the phase with the winning positions where we don't implement the trailing stop because we are in a profit, and then you have like this flat stage right here and right here where we basically use the trailing stop, so we don't lose much. And yeah, I like this approach, to be honest. Like I never was a fan of like opening so many positions at once because I thought, or I still think, that it's very hard to keep your risk um, to some extent, okay, when you do something like this, because then you have so many open orders, so many open positions, that it's very hard to control. But this seems like a good strategy. This seems like something that should probably work. And like the first thing that is good about this is that the concept is very clear. So we can see for ourselves like whether the EA trades exactly based on the concept, and it does, because it doesn't read history from what I was able to see. Okay, so that's also a good thing. With the risk settings, I will change the risk settings in a bit, just to see like how the performance changes. But yeah, so far I like this EA very much. Like, I have to be honest with you, this is like the best EA that I've seen on MQL5 so far. Yeah, because this seems just legit. And also a good thing to see is that this EA doesn't win all the time. So for example, in this time period, yeah, you would still make some money, but it's basically in a sideways trend, let's say. Okay, so you win, lose, and you stop at break even, and then you have these time periods like when you really catch the trend or the movement, let's say, and when your account balance just rises up. So okay, so this is taking too long, and I am also using the 1 minute OHLC, which should be pretty quick. But that's probably because we are using multiple charts on multiple time frames basically, and so many indicators that it's just slow. So let's just try to change this to 1 hour. Maybe it will be a little bit faster, and let's test the last 2 years. And in the inputs, what can we see in the inputs? So use variable values. Show, like, he had some information about the inputs right here. So let's just check it. And it seems like this this table of inputs is old, because as we can see, we start with the use variable values. So we will leave this to false. Show info panel, also false, because this also slows down the tester. Update info panel, okay, so it does not, because we have this feature as well, so that's nice. Adjustment for info panel size, so this is just like for the visual part, which we are not interested in. Trade frequency, so you can select from multiple options, so extreme, conservative, moderate, intense, extreme, auto, based on the balance and risk. So the auto feature is pretty nice, because if you are an inexperienced trader, then having this auto feature can be very good. So max allows spread. This is high spread, but why not? Okay, so this is okay. Set stop loss after entry. Set stop loss take profit after entry. So this is just like, I think, for your broker not to be able to check what are your stop loss and take profit settings. So why not use virtual expiration? Okay. Okay. Okay, so here is the input, or here are the inputs that we should worry about. So lot size settings. Okay, lot size calculation. Okay, I just want to, okay, max allowed total drawdown. So in the description he said that we should only worry about this setting right here. So let's go for 80% and let's see what will happen. Okay, so let's just try this. And okay, so this is more risky basically, which makes sense. If we allow higher drawdown, then it should be more risky. So that's perfectly fine with me. And yeah, so this seems nice. This seems to work. Okay, so what I will do in the next video is that I will try to take this EA and I will I will do my best to basically create my own EA based on this this concept. Okay, so we will go for gold, which will be nice because we haven't really done any EA for gold specifically. And we will use highs, lows, buy stop, sell stop, and we will see how, if we can improve this performance. Okay, so I think it will be like a nice new series. This can, for example, this can approximately take four videos or so until the EA is completed. But it might be a good project to start on this channel, I think. So yeah, so the backtest still takes too long, so I will stop it here. But I would say that like this EA so far is the best thing from what I've seen on MQL5 site in the recent days, let's say. Okay, because it's 100% much more how to say it, it's just a good option. Okay, so Quantum Emperor is not that good. What I've tested as well, Aura White Edition, I don't know if I have tested this, but I think I did, and it didn't perform that well as well. Then I think I also tested one more, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this EA pretty good. Yeah, and in the next videos I will try to replicate the Gold Reaper. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in that project. Bye.